knew you were going to press the play button. You just had to, couldn't you? You couldn't resist. Well, it makes a change from watching music videos or anything else you might be watching on YouTube. Did you know that when Michael Jackson's O2 Arena tour was announced, when tickets were released in March 2009, they sold at 11 tickets per second? The ticket holders were left devastated and confused when his death was announced. The president of the promotions company said, since he loved his fans in life, we must treat them with the same reverence and respect after his death. Hello there, I'm Jonathan Clark, and welcome to video number 1 in my 10 questions I get asked all the time about how to get started in NLP series. NLP being Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Now I'm doing my best to answer all the typical questions that I get, and I'm going to try and answer them all in this set of short videos. Now, if you're seriously thinking about getting into this thing called NLP, obviously you're looking for value for money. You want to learn all the secret stuff, and you don't want to get ripped off by cowboys. Now, one small decision can lead to a lot of success and happiness long term. So if you're fed up settling for less than you deserve, then NLP definitely is a fast track way of evolving yourself, letting go of the past, boosting your confidence, and you can make a great living while helping people into the bargain. People are absolutely begging to have somebody help them out with this minefield of choice. Problem is, there are cowboys in every industry. So I'd like to share with you some guidelines on how to choose a reputable NLP training company before you choose the right NLP training for you, if that's okay. Now, I've been teaching and using NLP since 1991, and every day I get emails and phone calls looking for advice. Since no one else seems to be helping anyone in this way, then it looks like I'll have to do it. Now look, if you were going to buy a new house, for instance, you'd probably take your time. You'd do your best to make a wise choice. You'd probably get it surveyed. You maybe get a full report. You certainly gather all the different pieces of information that you need first before buying, wouldn't you? Hopefully, after some time, you then be able to look back with pride and see how the thing that you love so much has increased in value. So in the interest of helping newcomers make a wise investment, I want to share some tips with you, if that's okay. Now, the most frequently asked question I get all the time, question number 1, is this. If I don't like the NLP training course that I do, will I be able to get my money back? Now, I've heard so many horror stories over the years about people who've invested £1,000, £2,000, £3,000 and up on an NLP practitioner course, and they didn't feel confident with their skills at the end, or they didn't feel they got value for money. Sometimes the trainers actually argued with each other on the stage. Sometimes the days have been finishing short, finishing early, and it looks, quite frankly, like the trainers are coasting and filling up a lot of time, waffling. Yet when the student phones up looking for a refund, there's usually some kind of weasel clause in the small print, or they just get a phone that rings and rings and rings and rings. Now here's an example of an email that I got recently from a disgruntled NLP student. It's a little advice I want, really. I'm on day 2 of an NLP practitioner course, and a situation came up for me that I found quite upsetting. When I told the trainer about it, I said I'd try to apply what I've been taught and it didn't work. I was told I was stupid and I was trying to take the easy way out. Is this part of the training, or is it time to find a new trainer? I don't know how much experience they have, but they seem to be reading out the books all the time. Now listen, here's my advice. Do your due diligence before you sign up for any NLP course. Ask them about their money back policy. Any reputable NLP company worth its salt will be happy to offer a money back guarantee. Listen, if the course is as good as they say it is, and it does what it says on the tin, then they've got nothing to fear, have they? Ideally, you'd get something in writing so you've got some consumer rights. That way you can always ask them to put things right, which might mean that you maybe get to repeat the training course with them at no cost. Bear in mind though, NLP training companies are not required by law to offer any kind of guarantee. Now if you pay for the course using your credit card, then you do have some additional protection through the credit card company. Basically though, it's just easier before you book a course to make sure that you're dealing with a reputable company that offers some kind of money back guarantee. Like I said before, NLP offers you a lot of ability and a lot of choices. I couldn't read aloud in school when I was younger. I was so shy, I was so timid, I was so scared of people, and I was terrified of public speaking. Now I'm sitting here on YouTube. Okay, are you wondering if the unlimited potential of NLP is making you excited yet? Now, if you want to see the rest of the most frequently asked NLP questions that I get, as well as the top 10 questions you should be asking about NLP, then go to the website address, which I think is below here, www.thenlpcourse.com, and type in your name and email address. You'll be taken to a page where you can download a 36-page guide on how to choose the right NLP training course for you. Because remember, one small decision can lead to a lot of success and happiness later on. So thanks for watching, and I hope our timelines cross again. Take care.